Hello, everyone. Getting into this. This is or will be, the VR Hobby Festival. I got sent this by Lucy, one of the people that's currently working on Immersion Tale, and I just thought I'd get right into this and see what this is about because I have no clue. I think this might be interesting. This might be like really short. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going into this completely blind. So I figure we may be in for a treat. Hell, this might even just be like an assortment of avatars or whatever. I have no clue. We'll see. Hello to anyone in chat. Are you in a private set? Yes, I am. This is private only, just for this event. So, guess we get to see what's going on with this now. The only problem with VR is it loads for quite a long time. I'd love to do this in an actual headset. I've just not got mine charged. The world was a gigabyte, so it's gonna be interesting. Huh. Okay. Black room with some hobby stuff at the moment. Huh. Hello. This is cool. We're not even doing this. This is all on its own. That's the intro. I saw a lot of Gundam stuff there. There's a lag on my phone. Okay, hang on. I am just going to swap over here so I can see this on like big screen. English. Let's see what this is like in English. Watermark. Yeah, we'll leave the watermark on. So oh dude. So it's funny as well because like Bandai just announced the whole metaverse thing is completely dead, and they wasted like 15 billion. Hang on. Okay, that might be copyright. So we're gonna go into this like without the music, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so this might get really interesting really fast. So we got a couple of floor areas. And it tells you what's compatible with it, or rather, what the buttons are for everything. So let's see. This is between, or rather, the people that are involved in this: Hasbro, Ami, the ones I recognize anyway. Bandai, Square, Hobby Japan, Max Factory, and Takara. Okay, okay. Let's see where we're going with this. Meta started the entire ID thing. Yeah, they did. Sucks so much. Okay, so what? This is the thing that's on display. Then I don't know whether this is legit or not. If it says coming soon, then we've just gotta wait. Like it looks like a cool design and everything. Like yeah, it's gonna be terribly back heavy, but at the same time, I like the design of it. It looks nice and bulky. And then of course we've got the big statue of it there, which I'm assuming we can go around and have a look at it. Oh, dude, this is great. I really wish I had my headset charged for this. Now we got Macross. Just all well, all most of Macross stuff there, and then a bunch of kits. Dude, I'm wondering like, oh yeah, that is super high res for textures. Oh, that's so good. Oh, dude, this is so nuts. Like just the start of this is fun. Okay, so we go to a different area. Dude. Okay, so this is all macro stuff, right? I love the way they've done this as though it's like full on model kits being displayed. That is that is actually and you can grab them as well to have a look at them. Oh my god, this is everything Bandai I think was trying to kind of do with the metaverse and include the game section in it as well. You know, this is already better than the metaverse. I know, right? Like this I don't I honestly can't tell whether these are 3D scans or not looking at them cuz honestly, like those look like 3D scans based off the textures and everything, but they look so damn good. Like even the face, like the way the detail kind of smudges out. I reckon they 3D scanned these in and turned them into models. Oh my god, I am so gonna have to like come back in here with my headset like charged. Let's go around here. I can't wait to see what other stuff they've got on show here. Because I'm assuming a lot of this is like stuff that's either been customized by the public, is up and coming, or is already out. Oh, this looks very good for VR. I see. This is the thing. Like I've always said, like since I beat VR sickness, uh, I've always said like I like the idea of VR and everything. It's just what people choose to do with it and how easy it is to get people into it, and also making people aware of the downsides of it, you know. But stuff like this, I always enjoy because it kind of it makes things like this accessible. Like for instance, it in the UK or whatever, or the US, you'd probably never find an event like this. You'd probably find it in Japan as like a special date thing. But instead, it's like, dude, if you have a VR headset, this is accessible for everybody that can, get in it. That is really damn good. Like you can't beat that on at least on paper in terms of like you just come in, you can walk around, you can interact with people, you can look at everything, you can pick stuff up. Here we go. There's Gunpla stuff. Are those god hands? Or are they just standard nippers? They look like standard nippers, but like the presentation here, man, it's great. The thing is, with VR, you're not actually limited either, which is why they can create this really fantastic space. Oh. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on here. Have we still got the I'm gonna assume this is copyrighted music. It's just some random music in the background. I'm not gonna keep that. Okay, let's see what we got. This looks familiar. This is almost like it's set up for metaverse. Like they even have the entries, the details about them, and I'm assuming you can use that and you can vote on stuff by the looks of it. Like this is kind of the interactivity that Bandai were going with the metaverse. Soup says, I gave up with the whole meet you in VR thing, sadly, unless you think it's still possible. Honestly, I don't think it is. Just primarily because like how rarely I go on VR now. Dude. Master grade mixed with the real grade here? Oh, and the high grade as well. Like I'm just looking at the details on the right hand side. You can make out the text that says like what the details are from. So that's interesting. That really like that. That that's the Caliburn from Witch of Mercury, but it's been customized because there's the end of um the crossbones large sword in the top left. Hey John. Yeah, I'm assuming these are all entries for like uh Gunpla World Champion or something? Or maybe something very similar. That one's not Witch of Mercury. The one that's literally just come out, G Quarks. What the? It's a landman rodeo, just a roadie that's designed. It looks at least like a roadie that's designed to be a Gundam. G Cogs, yeah. That is really weird. And then a camphor, just a standard camphor. Okay. Do we get any more of those? Because there's again. Oh, hello. So these are like either other entries or just stuff people have done. Let's have a look. So we've got the newest, like the ones that I can spot that I know. Going from the center, we've got the Barbie fourth form, I think it is. The Cassie next to it. The red Gundam from G Quarks with the bits or the funnels. Top line, we've got a Camphor with a Mark II shield. Can't see what's on the back of it. We've got a standard Jim by the looks of it. A Desert Zaku by the looks of it. Don't know what the one is next to it. Middle, next to Barbie again, we've got both versions of the G Quarks Gundam. And then that looks like a modified Witch of Mercury suit. Like heavily modified. Um, then we've in the center on the far right, that's red. We've got one of the ones from Hathaway's. Um, Bottom row again, we've got the Gundam from G Quarks. What looks like a Doan's Island Gundam. On the other side, we've got a Goof that's done in black. The one that's next to the Doan's Island Zaku on the right is a gun cannon. It looks like it's done in metallics. I could be wrong, but it's definitely set up in a scene or a diorama of something. Then we've got the Gundam that's currently being presented. I think in Japan, it's the RX-78. I'm trying to remember the actual proper initials because it's been a while. It's the one that's got like solar panels on it at the moment and has like solar wings or something. And then we have the Akatsuki, which I'm gonna assume is the real grade. Or it might actually no, it's not. Looking at the color separation on the bottom right, it's the high grade, which is interesting. Really interesting because it's just like, huh, okay, why would you put a high grade there? With all this other stuff. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, so top going from left to right. That's a Gelgoog. I'm assuming it's Shah's Gelgoog based off the commander antenna. Then there's a Zaku with a commander antenna and a bazooka. And next to that, there's a Zaku in blue with an LED by the looks of it. Then a metallic painted S Gundam, I think. Then there's the X Gundam and a Jester that's custom paint. I heard a can. Yeah, I'm drinking Coke at the moment. I need the caffeine after today. Uh, Middle left is a what looks like a high grade new Gundam. Then we've got a double O Gundam, an LED. I was gonna say unicorn. It's not. It's the narrative. What looks like narrative B packs. Or it might even be C. Looking at it because the Psycho frame. Then we got a Dom. I think that Dom's probably the master grade. Then next to that, I can't remember whether it's the Legend or Providence. I can never remember with seed suits. Then next to that, we've got a gym cannon. Bottom left, we've got a Faz or a full armor double Zeta. Then what looks like, I could be wrong on this, but it looks like the real grade Freedom and then real grade Justice. Then a unicorn with an LED unit or LED modifications. A classic painted Hainu, which I could be wrong, but that looks like it might be the real grade. Wait a minute, there was a real grade Hainu. I'm trying to remember. Looks like the Providence because you can see the pipes. Oh yeah. And then Double O Quanta in interesting colours in the bottom right. Dude, I just love this for like people's creativity and what they've sent in and being able to see it. I just wish I had the headset on at the moment. Okay, so these are slightly lower quality images. So I'm just going to go with what I can make out. Bottom left is Waddles. Then next to that, bottom left, you've got Waddles with like a custom hat on or something. Or mask. Then you've got the Sengoku Astre red frame. Then you've got a version of the Strike Freedom. I don't know what version that is. Like, because it's that blurred out compared to the rest of the stuff. You can't make out the details, so it's hard to see which one it is. There's a Cubile next to that that's painted up in an interesting color scheme that looks almost like petrol of sorts. Like they've gone ahead and done it in I think a pearlescent or two-tone like color scheme that makes it look a little bit like pinky red and then blue. Next to that, there's what looks like somebody's painted an RX-78, possibly an entry grade, but they've done it like the anime style. I've seen that done a couple of times. And then what looks like, not the Hajiraboshi, it's the Marcosius on the bottom right. Above that, I have no clue what that is, because it's a massive like effect as well on screen. It's hard to make it out. And then next to that, it's the Alpha Azurio in white. Then center, it looks like either a dog or a horse. It kind of looks like they've taken the SD horse armor stuff used for World Heroes, and then they've attached the backpack for the Mighty Strike Freedom, I think it is. And then, because you can see like it has the backpack on it, and what looks like a sword on the rear left thigh, and then on the front two thighs, it's got the combined rifle that's split up and put on either side. Next to that, we've got the Penelope, I think, with its flight unit, but it's all in black. And then the Banshee Non, which looks like it may have LEDs in it. And then you've got I think that's an Ak guy with a bear guy in shot on the middle left. Then going from top right to top left, we've got what looks like, I'm gonna guess that that's either a high. Yeah, it's got to be like a high grade, right? A completely clear new Gundam. A custom Camphor. Can't tell whether that's master grade or not, but it's in white. Then we've got a diorama set up for the EZ8 and the Goof. And then somebody's done what looks like maybe an edit in the center there of like 3 Zaku's entering a colony. I don't know what's next to that on the left, because that's custom as well. And then the top left, I can't remember that suit. John says, but can I eat them? I mean, if you came here in VR, you can grab hold of them and try and eat them. Builder's note. I really wish this was like translated from Japanese. We got SDs here. Dude, let's have a look. See which ones of these I've got. So, let's see which ones I can name. It's hard. It's hard. We got the Amazing Red SD in the middle. The middle, like smack bang in the center. Custom like Zaku 1 cross silhouette frame version, I think, on the right of that in white. And then I can't remember the strike free, not the strike, the strike Gundam variant. So that looks like Lube from World Heroes, I think. And then on next to that is a custom Musha Gundam that's done up in the prototype Gundam colors on the far middle right. To the left of the Amazing Red one that's in the center on the middle row, we've got it. It's a remake recently. I should know it because of World Heroes being some of my favorite stuff, but it just eludes me at the moment. Then we've got a SDCS Caliburn on the far left. Bottom left we've got Waddles and the Night Gundam, and then we've got an SD Exia, the battle damage one from the beginning of 00. Next to that we've got the White Base crew. Then we've got a I think it's Sasuke on the right of the White Base crew, bottom row, on the not the far right, but next to it, because on the bottom far right is the Command Gundam, the BB Senshi one. Top row, middle, we've got a what looks like a Miss Sazabi, but it's not. It's just a Sazabi painted white that looks pretty. And then I'm assuming that's somebody's attempt at a mighty Strike Freedom with a CS frame by the looks of it. Then you've got a reenactment of Shazaku versus the Gundam in what looks like low orbit or atmosphere. And then on the right of that, I don't know what that is in top right. I really don't know what that is in top right. It's interesting. I love to see like the base kits for some of these. Top left, I have no clue what that is again. I think it's from G Cooks. Because I swear I've seen that in G Cooks. But then next to that, I think that's a Zaku Mark III as an SD. Could be wrong, on a base jabber. And then here, I think this is the last one. Yeah, it is. Okay, so the last one. Top left, that's an F91, but I don't know which version. Hard to tell. Then we've got what looks like a GPO3, but it's modified. I don't know whether that's got like parts of the Dendrobium on it or not. Then we got the tentacle guy in the center, top row. Looks like either high grade or a master grade gym next to that. A black Cubile. I think it's the mass production version next to that on the top, and then top right is what looks like the Marcosius again. Middle row, far left, we've got what looks like either, I think it's the master grade Sazabi, and then a 00 Riser, but it's got the extra parts on it, like extra blades. Then what looks like, what the? I just realized what that is. I'm not entirely sure. My brain is like, is that a modified freaking Providence? I could be wrong. Then we've got literally next to that, we have all of the winged boys in high grade by the looks of it. Which is great. considering like how long it's taken to get all of them. And by that I mean like the intro versions, not the second opening, the standard intro. Because of the first one being released being Wing Gundam, and then they slowly released all the others. Then we've got the G Quirks next to that, which I'm assuming is the high grade, and then a Banshee Norn with a Psycho Frame active, but it's the green version, so it's the end of Unicorn version, basically. What looks like bottom left, a Master Grade New Gundam, and then Master Grade Sazabi again, but with like metallic paint. Then bottom middle is a cross silhouette Endless Waltz Wing Zero, but it's custom painted and possibly has LEDs in it. Then a glossy or metallic painted Cubile. Then Waddles, but in Gundam colors. And then I think that's an original Char's Zaku in the bottom right. That looks so cool. Seriously, I love being able to like go through stuff like that and just like pick it apart and see which ones I recognize and which ones I don't. But the rest of this so far is looking absolute fire. Like I came into this with like low expectations, and I am very happy at the moment. So we've got like some other areas for avatar sales and other things. That's interesting. Oh, Tokyo Maori. So they've got like, so this is for airsoft stuff. Dude, if they got it, they did this last time. We had like an event, and we covered it on the channel, and they showed off Tokyo Maori stuff and allowed us to like shoot it. Are they doing that again, where they show off like all of this? Maori's normally like known for being really damn good as a company for airsoft, but the thing is, they while they create really good replicas and everything, they're super expensive. Oh, they have it. They've done the full John Wick thing, haven't they? Oh, please, 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 please. Yeah, so you can mess around with it. You can't shoot anybody there. Dude, you can pick up the boxes and have a look, and because they're in HD, you'll be able to more or less look at them as if you're like buying them properly. Dude, that is nuts. Like, I know it's just the boxes, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, there's nothing special about that." But if you're a big airsoft nut and you wanted to see stuff, you know, up close and personal without having to go to a store or whatever, then this would be really cool. Okay, so that looks like it's the end of the Maori stuff. Okay, interesting. I know they had a shooting range last time. I remember that being pretty fun, but we'll see what happens. Oh my god, we got Zoids and Ava over here. Dude, everybody else is missing out at the moment. And this is so cool. Let's see what's in here. So we've got more sort of airsoft stuff. I love the M9 as a pistol. It's so damn good. Advert for City Hunter on Netflix? I didn't even know that was a thing. Can we? Oh, you can actually pick up stuff? Can we? Okay. So maybe if we had it in VR, we'd be able to use it, but. Let's see. If I select that, does it give me like a video showing it in action or something? Oh yeah, they're actually talking about the product. That's cool. There it is, telling you absolutely every single thing. Yeah, used by the cast of City Hunter. What the cinema setup? I'm not quite sure about this. You can't sit in any of the seats, which kind of sucks a little bit. I'm assuming you can use them and then sit on the. Yeah, okay, so you can get the rope and the hat if you want. I'm assuming you can. Yeah, you can put the hat on probably, and then sit on the. Look like a cowboy. Random waifu model? Not too bad a model? Oh, now I have Pooba. Okay. Did not realize that would happen. Can I just like. Wait, why is the avatar that? I don't understand that. The. Hang on. When you look at the avatar, it's clearly that one, but it has. Okay, whatever. Can I just apply that? There, it's showing you some of the stuff you can mess around with and do stuff. It's like, come here, you can do gun flips. Okay. So I can now go over to the Ava section, I think it is. Hope everybody's enjoying, by the way, so far, because I know I am. I love the way they've got this entire thing set up, kind of like a bunch of like giant model kits that you walk over as well. Oh god, these plates remind me of Lego. Like just these little bits here remind me of Lego so much. I love the way we have a giant Ava unit just staring at us as we're over to this booth now. Okay, so this is Ami Ami and Kaio. Dude, that is so cool. Okay, so now we've got like the full version with a little bit of a diorama. That's neat. I'm assuming. Oh, Reval Tech. Nice. Recognize that brand. Again, I'm assuming this is either gonna come out soon or is out. Pallet rifle, Lance of Longinus, and an AT field, plus extra hands and stuff, and what looks like a knife as well. Nice. Reset button, what? I don't quite understand. Oh, wait a minute, can you... I was gonna say, can you actually, like... Yeah, there you go. So whatever you do there, it does it to the big one in the background, so you can be like... Trying to, like, position it with just a controller is bad, but... That'd be cool, you just, like, get it in, like, a crazy action pose, and then take a picture of it. Oh, I see. Left is Japanese, right is English. It might be self-explanatory to people watching, but literally it took me a while, like just like a little bit for my brain to click there and be like, wait a minute, why's there two of these? Make it dab. There, I'm gonna have to like. I don't know when this event is on till, but I'm gonna have to come back into this in VR properly. Like I wanted to actually like get this set up for VR, but the problem was I literally like didn't put stuff on for charge because I was busy. Oh, dude, statues? Like statues that they're saying you can purchase, and they've got like mini scans of them again. That is whoever came up with that in terms of like marketing, where they were like, dude, we're gonna sell these, but we're gonna 3D scan them in as well, so you can see them in VRchat. Good idea on the marketing team. That is, unless somebody starts ripping out all of these models from the event area and everything. That would be bad. Because then essentially it's like, we're not going to buy your product. We can just 3D print it. Okay, so what's at the Ami Ami booth then? Okay, I'm assuming again. Oh, figure awards. Okay. Top selling figures. Figures sold within the year ranked according to domestic sales. Okay. Gojo. Nendoroid Gojo. Okay. Uh, ReZero stuff. Don't know third the. Let's see if it's in English. No. Oh, Musashi from Fate. Azure Lane. And I don't know the other one. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We got Spy Family up in here as well. And freaking Demon Slayer, I think it is. Horse Girls, Azure Lane again. I'm not surprised because I think that Azure Lane one is the bunny one, if I remember rightly. Let's see what else we got here. And then we've got a slightly lewd one there, by the looks of it, that won first place. 1/7 scale. A couple of these are like, I see why they're deliberately censoring parts here. I see that. Dude, figure arts for Gates and Fies? That's cool. From Kamen Rider. Let's see what else got put here. Just see if we can recognize any of those. The only problem is, again, low res there. Like, you'd think they'd use a little bit lower res on this kind of stuff, and then use the high res stuff right here so you can actually, like, look at it better up close, but... Okay, here we go. Figure awards. Okay, let's see. That moment where there are too many waifus that are in swimsuits on maid outfits. I can't choose a favorite. Stop making me try and choose a favorite when there are so many swimsuit bunny on maid outfits. And you can grab and pick up them as well. That's cool. Oh, and they've just added nuns and everything. I totally forgot about that. There's the Bunny Rapid Action Squad. I'd seen those on HLJ for like pre-order and stuff. So yeah, I remember them. There's 2B in the background. I can see 2B. You can see stuff from like Xenoblade 3 and Nikkei there as well. And then Kamen Rider over there. Kamen Rider Ryuki? I don't know whether that's black version or not, though. It looks like the standard one. Just lights up, and then we've got the latest Kamen Rider suit by the looks of it, plus Ichigo, and then another one that I'm not quite familiar with, and what looks like Snake from Metal Gear Solid 2. Behind Link there. Oh, and then Gundam stuff. just Gundam stuff right here. Oh, dude, is that Commander Class Optimus down there? Next to what looks like Gao Gai Ga. And then we've got the Kyakushiki and Steel Haze on the right. And then we've got the on the top, obviously we've got the G-Quirks, the Zeta, and the Red Gundam. Oh. For a moment there, I thought that was 30-minute missions, but it's not. Blue Archive. And we've got frame arm skills there, specifically the stiletto swimsuit one that I mentioned ages ago. And I was like, that looks nice. And then they go ahead and release a stealth version, which is just the same thing, but in grey. We're turning you into a figure. Wait, what? That one. That, and then What the? I'm not quite sure what that is, because last time they had an avatar like that, it gave me boobs. What's going on here? Oh, they've just shrunk me down. They've just shrunk me down and allowed me to go inside this. I was wondering what that was about. So you could technically get the camera and take a picture of yourself and be like, look, there's a figure of me. But now I can actually see that up close. Yeah, that looks like a 3D scan. I am not against these 3D scans, though, because they actually do look really damn good. Or at least I'm convinced that they're 3D scans. That one definitely stands out because of the hair. Can I just like... How do I become big again? Oh, there, I have to go all the way to the end. Okay. And then we can go back to the show floor. So that was the Ami booth. Hasbro! Okay, let's see what Hasbro have got. We got Mega House, and then I don't know whether we can go up to the second floor. Wait, what? I don't know whether I should go in there now because it says streaming. And yeah, I'm assuming because it's just all Star Wars. Yeah, nah. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so and it looks like it's literally just for like the Mandalorian or something. It's just like no, I'm not gonna bother. Mega House Classic says this is so good. Indeed. Okay, so let's see. Mega House's area is pretty strange how it's set up. I'm just enjoying the VR walk. I know, right? It's not like other brand figures. Their eyes are at you. What? So look up eyes or something? Oh, look up figures. I've seen these before because I wanted to get Rachel a Digimon one. They're like small ones that you can put on like shelf space like this, and they just look up at you. Looks kind of cute. Yeah, I like the way that this is done, dude. Normally, with that kind of a setup, you can change that into an avatar, but no. Oh, I think they're just doing that as an example of like where you can see them. I love these 3D scans. Then, did you like the game I sent you, Sis Damon? Yes, I did. Thank you very much. I was gonna actually say thank you to you in a bit, Damon, but I can say it now while you're on stream. But yeah, no, I did not expect that. That's gonna be fun to take a look at and play. Somebody's desktop though. Yeah, no, thank you very much for that. Did not expect that. Megumi from Jujutsu Kaisen. Jin! Oh my god, I didn't expect a look-up figure of Jin from Gintama. I like that one. That is so cute. That moment where I just start freaking out over a character that I actually know. There's Levi from Attack on Titan, by the looks of it. Or is it Eren? No, it's Eren. It's Eren. Jesus Christ. There's Luffy. Don't know. Yuji. No, we just need Rina. Hey, Sky. How you doing? See what's going on here. I have no clue what this bit is about. Let's have a look. VR avatar gimmick. When somebody pets the cute guard dog perched on your head, it randomly barks. There. I'm trying to. Is it? Oh, it changed my. Okay, so it changed me back to the avatar again, but with the additional thing on it. Where is it? Can I change out of the big boob character? I'll go Altair from Recreators. There we go. What does it mean, start? I'm not gonna. I don't want to go anywhere near that. I say I don't want to go anywhere near it, but can I get the? Can I get the button there? Or to grab? So what? You just have to keep doing that until it eventually wakes up. I'm not gonna do that because knowing me, it's just gonna get me like jumping at the last minute. Could be better. My dog killed my VR set partially. Oh, dude. I need to get the wire connecting it to the PC replaced. Oh, that's not too bad then, replacing the wire. I want to come back in here at some point and like headset. I know I'm gonna keep saying it, but still a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, yeah, no. I'm just saying like it could be worse. It could be the entire headset. Cobra, not seen anything for Cobra in ages. Like I only just know of it, and it's just here like, yeah, we're gonna throw this out. Have fun. Let's jump back here and see what's going on here. Oh, dude, that's how you get to the next floor, unless you want to just walk up the ramp. Hang on. No joke, I'm actually just like enjoying walking around here and stuff. Is that a doll's house or something? I could be wrong, but I love the way this is presented. Like whoever, like whether it was a team or just one person put this together, this is so damn good. Can't wait to get to the Zoids bit. That color scheme makes it look like a cross of a Gundam and a Patlabor. Oh, Square Enix. So we're gonna see some Final Fantasy stuff probably. That's like a massive understatement, I think. I could be wrong. Guess we'll find out. Okay. Oh, there we go. Right, so we'll go from this side first. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of coughing. Don't know why, I just got tickle in the back of my throat at the moment. I keep on trying to have my can of Coke here so that I can not cough as much. Huh. Paint gear. Interesting. So what, is it like you take your cans or your stuff for like Mr. Hobby or whatever, and you can actually put it in like a kit that turns it into like a robot? That's if that's what I'm thinking, that's interesting. I could be wrong, but got to the Berserk armor. Nice. Dude, that looks so damn good. And then also Ava Unit 1 there. And then 3.0 plus 1.0 Asuka in the background. And then what looks like Masters of the Universe, Jurassic Park, Ghost of Yote, King of Fighters, Gears of War, Avatar. I don't know what there is in top left, but that's a load of new stuff coming there. Oh, it's okay. It's just the freaking rumbling in full 3D. That is that's crazy. I love the detail on that. Those are some nice scans. I know, right? Fallout. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, it is. Oh god, dude, you got me there. I didn't recognize, and then I'm thinking about it, and I'd seen like a little bit of the Fallout series on YouTube, and I just looked at the actress's face, and I went, "Oh, yep, yep, I remember now." Godzilla versus Ghidorah. Not sure about that one. This is where I find out it's like Dark Souls or something like that. Yeah, there we go, Mr. Hobby stuff. I'm assuming they're possibly new colors or something. Ashen Machine. Interesting. That's from Elden Ring. Okay. Then obviously we've got Nia and Final Fantasy. Structure Art Sephiroth. What? Like that's based off the original artwork for Sephiroth. But what? Well, obviously they have Cloud here as well because you can't have Cloud and Sephiroth be separate. You got to have them together. Thing is, I don't get the deal with like the different versions of like Square Enix, like for instance Final Fantasy stuff, because they do like figure arts Kai, um, play arts. No, sorry, it's play arts Kai. Um, then they've got some like monster arts, which are specifically monsters. Then you've got like other versions which almost seem like the same thing, but they're smaller. I can't remember what the heck they're called. But it's weird how they make like multiple of the same thing, just at different scales. Like I'm assuming it's because they know they can make more money or whatever, or maybe the lower scales are at a lower price point. I'd have to have a look because with Square normally everything is like super expensive. 2B looks really nice there. The detail on the skirt embroidery is amazing. Then a house? What? Hang on. There's gonna be a catch to the house, right? Looks like a mech? Looks like a bunch of dudes fighting a mech, but I can't see up close. Interesting. So we're back out again. Enhance. I wish. I wish. So that is. It's like a zip line that takes you all the way over there. Might be able to do that later on. I did not think that this was going to be like this good. Because like this is properly like walking around an anime convention. Like imagine if you joined this and it had like I don't know, like even just 50 people and walking around and having a look at everything. It'd feel pretty much like a little bit more of a usual experience at like a convention or somewhere. Now we sell tanks. Anime girls with weapons and tanks. Okay. These are different figures and figure scans by the look of it. It's okay. We've just got a 50 cal on on offer here, but it's got the shoulder brace as well. That's cool. Can anybody in chat tell me what it is about like what looks like high school girls in tactical gear and guns that just has the Japanese like, yeah, this is awesome. Because I'm still not quite sure of it. There's Tanya. Tanya's the only one that I recognize there. This is so good. It's seriously, if they had like if it had gone into a public server, I wouldn't have been able to stream it because you never know what people are going to say on stream. But it's one of those things where you probably get more of a sense of it being like a proper convention. Model kit tank. They're showing it off, happily showing it off. Plus the video. They're like, check it out. You can pick it up. You can interact with it. It's awesome. Check out the detail. And then Tank Girl. Oh, and then you can actually get inside it if you want. You can pick it up. You can use it as like a remote control one, or you can get inside it. Then the same over here. We've got a gunship. Oh, dude, Transformers? Okay. Where are we going with this? This looks like Bayformers a little bit, but I could be wrong. Kind of reminds me of it. Overgear. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Huh. New series, Overgear, coming to VR. Vehicle models designed for military credibility. Okay. So what, they're having like all of them looking like military vehicles? Mini diorama here? Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I was gonna say, I thought that looked like Ironhide. Like movie Ironhide at least. Looks like they've literally just taken that and given him a couple more guns. Then Blackout. Blackout looks like the movie version again, just more modified because of the different helicopter they are, because they were more of a transport helicopter in the movie. This one's more like, what if Blackout was a gunship instead? That's why it's giving me Bayverse vibes as well. Oh, and then they just got like a full detailed version here that you can look at. Oh, you can't jump all the way up there and see it though. You probably could if you were a bigger avatar. And then there it is in helicopter mode. Soundwave on display in 3D. Okay. Wait, what? So, hang on. If I'm reading this correctly, they're making this version of Soundwave like gigantic. Yeah, there you go. MPG 19 Soundwave and Laserbeak. Like, how big are we talking here? Because it says gigantification. Not gonna lie, the heli is sick. See what we got. There's movie Sideswipe, I think. Shattered Glass Optimus. 2D Grimlock! 2D. Oh my god, all those. 2D original Grimlock. You think we could make a core fighter that would fit in Soundwave's tape slots, this guy? I was gonna say, aren't these some of the stuff that's out already? Because I'm looking at some of the stuff in the back, and I've seen this in like stores, like Sure Shot and stuff. I swear I've seen it in stores and Blast Off and Quick Strike and Nemesis Prime there as well. I just literally saw that today in shop. There's Brawl. Why is there like an aqua-colored version of Beast Wars 2 Prime, I think? That's another one that I saw recently. Maximal Big Convoy. See it on the back there. And Razor Claw as well. Okay, so let's go this way, because I think all that's left is Zoids. I think. Because there it is over there, which means we've got to cross this bridge over here, made out of parts again. Love the balloon that's flying around there and some of the clouds. So cool. Where does that go then? Did that go back down, or looks like it? Yeah, it does. Okay, so we're at Zoids. Dude, that is a really detailed model. Did you play Terminator 2 No Fate yet? Damon got at me. I have just yet to play it because of No Man's. Shield Lager. Isn't it Lager Zero? I don't know. I'm not I'm not particularly like massively knowledgeable on Zoids. Like I know it's a Lager variant, but so this setup looks real damn nice, even if it's just two things. I guess I'll find out now. Lager Zero's parts are all white. Okay. Yeah, Blade Lager, there we go. I was telling you all the armaments and everything. Okay, so that's cool. And then they've got it literally right there. I love the lighting. They've got like this really imposing lighting on it that casts a shadow on the background. That's so damn good. Really high res model though. That almost looks like somebody's not scanned that and instead made it from scratch, which is a lot of work. Genobreaker. Okay. Now available as a VRchat avatar gimmick. We'll follow your avatar and fire its charged particle cannon at will. No joke, that looks super edgy, but in a cool way. Like the shadow that it casts as well, man. Like that, all of this stuff is just a neat way of showing off people's creativity and marketing, but also like getting people in and showing them products and stuff in a neat way where they can interact with them, especially if they're really into VR. I'm gonna assume all of these are new, or at least they're gonna be new. Command Wolf. The reason why I say I think they're new, personally, is because I'm not familiar with the realized model line, so it's like, I know it's like a really crappy sort of way to go about it in terms of like thought process, but it's just like I'm not I'm not familiar with that. This might be a Zoids only thing. And because I'm not familiar with Zoids so much, I literally I'm just like out of the loop, but Trinity like that one looks cool. Like the head stuff on that looks like a shield. Love the artwork. Better way that it's better than ads doing it this way. Like having people like this is kind of what I've always said about like when people bring up the conversation of like online shops versus storefronts, like physical storefronts. And I've always said that despite online shopping making things very convenient, like depending on what you want to get, there is still I believe at least a market space for physical shops because I will still, if I want something and I want to be able to hold it in my hand and look at it from different angles instead of like just thumbnails or whatever, depending on what it is, I am more than happy to go out, travel to a physical store, and pay potentially a little bit extra just to get that thing right then and there in my hands rather than having to go and wait like a couple of days for online shipping or whatever. You know, that's my whole logic and reasoning behind physical stores still having a potential place in a market area that seems to cater exclusively to online shopping. Original 3D model. What, for the event? Animated scenery girl. Okay. Avatar sales. Okay. Like, come get these avatars. They're amazing. Here's what else you can get. Okay, okay. And what else is going on at the top floor here? Don't know what's going on here. Tokyo Avatar Gate. Huh. There's nothing in English, but I love the way it looks like you can get Ed and Mustang's clothes from FMA. I'm assuming this is like a world or something you can go to. I could be totally wrong. There's Misaka from Railgun. Specifically, I think the most recent version of Railgun. And there's an advertisement for what looks like VRchat interaction, potentially. And then we've got this, which I'm assuming is the last one. And then we can look there. I don't know where that is going to lead us, so we'll see if they've got anything cool about that. Ah, here we go. So this has been shown off the entire time. We've got an avatar of a fighter plane, and then 3D avatar of the mech, I think. Original robot created, designed by Detail Concepts. Okay. As a VRchat avatar. Also has built-in gimmicks ready on pedestals. Please give it a try. Huh. Cool. Probably the ability to use its weapons and other stuff. That's probably where you can mess around with it. And then they've got the what looks like the avatar from the entire event here as well. What the? Oh. Okay. We're unveiling the workshop used not only for building plastic model kits, but featured in Hobby Monthly Japan, but also developed various toys, painting, and tools. We scanned it all to recreate it in real size. Oh my god. Yes! Oh, so this is an actual place that they've scanned and you can go to. This 3D scan is not that bad. Like, I know it looks very, very weird and everything to everyone, but it's like 3D scans to get them working on this level with like decent frame rate and still look okay is pretty crazy and pretty hard. To get it working like this and looking kind of decent is crazy. I don't mind it having like that hazy kind of paint look to it. It's not too bad. Like, I actually just like the way that they're like, this is the environment that we're working in. We scanned it for you so you can check it out. Like, just the idea of that alone is pretty cool. Takes got a ways to go. Good effort, though. Like, the thing that I appreciate with this, right, is that the amount of stuff that they scanned in, they've got to get this working at a stable frame rate so that everyone in VR doesn't puke. And they've got to make it so that basically it looks kind of okay. And as you can see, it's slowly loading in here just a little bit more. But when you scan something in, the amount of polygons there is going to be is ridiculous. And then they then have to pick and choose like what they want to keep and get rid of and optimize so that you can see it how they want you to see it, or at least a fraction of how they want you to see it, you know. It's insane that they've been able to do this. Like, it's slowly loading in and getting better here now. Like, I think it depends on the angle as well, but this is still nice. as a representation of where they're working. Custom gunplay there. It's a strike with a ale pack and a bazooka. Blue one though. It looks like it's almost done in like dual colors. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what that is. In terms of like parts and everything, we've obviously got the cutting boards and stuff, tape, rattle cans, which look like clear and maybe primer. And then we got boxes. And then we've got an absolute ton of what looks like all the different tools, including paints like Mr. Hobby stuff. A opposable light in front of what looks like an airbrush style setup. Yeah, because there's the extractor which goes outside. They've got various chemicals here. A ton of what looks like mounting sticks and swabbies there, and then what looks like some clear gloves or something. There's the airbrush that they've got set up to a compressor there. Let's see. A load of brushes. What looks like some average cleaning solution, potentially for getting rid of oils off runners. Extra wires and things. Some cardboard boxes for other materials, and then I'm not sure what that is there. But the fact that you can make that out, like if you stand at this distance, where is it? At that distance, that's a pretty good representation of that room. Like getting all up in its face and everything, yeah, it looks like an oil painting, but that's nuts. Classic says, how will you be playing Mecha Break or GBO again soon? I know you're playing No Man's Sky now, but you want to play. Like my whole thing tonight is after I do this stream, I'm gonna be doing some 3D work, and then I want to try and get back into mecha games and stuff again. Like I've just been addicted to No Man's recently, so I'm gonna try and break things up a little bit. Try and see if I can spot anything else here that I can notice. Don't know what that is there. It might be. No. Trying to figure it out. Obviously, there's a bin there that's probably got like a ton of extra runners in or whatever. Cardboard. And then a splitter there for extra cables. And then two lights there, okay. Bag full of goodies. And then, oh, we got some nippers. They actually look like... no, they're not nippers. That's, pliers, I think? And then some brushes. There's the nippers. And a knife. No Man's Sky is a mecha game. But yeah, let's go back out again. I love this technology, like behind this kind of stuff. Let's go back outside and see, because I imagine they've got one more area where you can get like a close up of the mech. What's this? We got different scales of things. Use. Oh, I see. So you can like basically do something like that and then take a picture of it, and then be like, check it out, I was here. Or you can like just hide behind it. Like if I do that, you can technically go behind that and just be like, check it out. So I'm assuming. Oh, wait, what? What does it mean, activate? Is the one in the center going to activate? What's... Um... I don't know what to expect here. I'm kind of just... There's a countdown. Where am I? Oh. Oh, that's cool. Like it's properly activating, and they've got all the stuff in the background. I'm wondering whether they've mocapped that or just animated it. It's totally fine. Just taking off in the middle of the wait, what? Why is it equipping a weapon? That's cool. I like that. They've got basically an interactive statue in the center. And I do like that design. And then this looks like you go down now towards the exit. Yeah, we come down and then hop over here, and we are back at the beginning, basically. He's going to stay in that position. Yeah, we're back again. And if we want... Oh, wait, no, I hold? Okay, hang on. I know it's like a zip line. I didn't know I had to hold, so I can just... Okay, that's cool. So then you can get shots like that, where you can look at it from behind and stuff. What about this one? I love the fact that it's giving me, like, fireworks and everything. Do that one. That's a cool shot. You get to see the rear of the mech like that as well. That weapon looks suspiciously like one of the blades for either Exia or the Double O. It's okay, it's just legally distinct enough that they can get away with it. Wonder if they did one with the tank police anime. Oh, Dominion Tank Police by Masamune Shiro, the same guy that did Appleseed and Ghost in the Shell. That is so cool. Right, everyone. I'm gonna call it there because that's literally us walked around the entire place and seen it all and interacted with, and that's so cool. I really love this entire area. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you on the next one. So until then, bye!